Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Today, I'm here with a dream. In this dream, I was having a go-away party for myself. While I'm at the party, I noticed that everyone is enjoying themselves. Everyone is having a good time. Um, but I kind of felt this, uh, how do you say, bittersweet type feeling. And the bittersweet feeling, I was happy that a lot of people came. I was happy that people were enjoying themselves. However, I felt like they were enjoying themselves too much. I was like, hold up, I'm starting to think that y'all happy that I'm leaving. Okay. I was actually feeling like I was being pushed away. I actually started to look around at my party guests, and it was kind of like, um, you know, basically it was basically how I am in real life. Like, while things are going on around me, God will whisper things to me. And it's like God was whispering things to me, basically letting me know that some of the people that were at my party were conspiring to get me pushed away. Like, let's say if it's a situation where you live with somebody else, and you have been told that you have to move away, or maybe you were told you got to leave, and you're kind of like it, and it happens out of nowhere. And I just feel like God is saying that in that situation, there may have been people that was talking to this person about you, and they were saying negative things about you to this person, so that you would have to go, so that you would have to move, so that you would have to leave. And it was kind of frustrating. And it wasn't frustrating in a way of like I'm trying to fight it and I'm like, no, I'm never gonna leave, y'all can't push me out. It was just like on a sense of like, y'all hated me so much, you dislike me so much, that you would take out the time, effort, and energy to try to get me kicked out. You feel like, and like it was like I said, it was a bittersweet feeling, because I'm the type of person I'll happily go. Okay, if that's the case, I'm out of here. Okay, I already told y'all how I felt before I went to the desert. I was like, everybody keep on acting like I'm the problem. Everybody keep on acting like I'm frustrating them. I'm irritating them. I'm getting on everybody's nerves. Everybody act like they don't like me. Let me move. Okay, let me get out the way. I'll go, and y'all can just leave me alone. Okay, I'll leave y'all alone. Y'all leave me alone. I'm gonna go, and I just feel like that's how I felt. I was like, y'all hate me. Like, and then it was also a matter of me sitting there wondering, like, what did I do to so many people? How did I rub so many people the wrong way that they would take out the time, effort? Like, you have to think about that. Whenever somebody does something malicious like that to me, it's kind of like, I had to have really made you upset. I had to have really pissed you off. I had, like, what did I do to such an extent to make you feel like you need to conspire against me? Okay, and that's kind of how I was just sitting there, like, but I was nice to all these people. I was, I was like, I tried to help everybody. I was trying to, I was bending over backwards to make everybody happy, and to try to be friends with everybody, and to try to do this and to try to do that. And I was just sitting there like, maybe that was my mistake. Maybe I should have stayed to myself. Maybe I shouldn't have made friends. Maybe I like it, and that's just basically um, what was going through my mind while I was sitting at this party. Um, I decide to willingly leave the party. Okay. After I thought about that, and it kind of frustrated me for a moment. I was like, you know what, I'm gone. Okay. And as I'm leaving the party, I end up going somewhere else, and while I'm there, I end up meeting someone new. Okay. The scripture comes from 1 Samuel 14 and 15. Then panic struck the whole army, those in the camp and field, and those in the outposts and raiding parties, and the ground shook. It was a panic sent by God. Saul's lookouts at Gibeah and Benjamin saw the army melting away in all directions. Then Saul said to the men who were with him, muster the forces and see who has left us. When they did, it was Jonathan and his armor bearer who were not there. Saul said to Ahijah, bring the ark of God. At that time, it was with the Israelites. While Saul was talking to the priests, the tumult in the Philistine camp increased more and more. So Saul said to the priest, "Withdraw your hand." Then Saul and all his men assembled and went to the battle. They found the Philistines in total confusion, striking each other with their swords. Those Hebrews who had previously been with the Philistines and had gone up with them to their camp went over to the Israelites who were with Saul and Jonathan. When all the Israelites who had hidden in the hill country of Ephraim heard that the Philistines were on the run, they joined the battle in hot pursuit. So on that day, the Lord saved Israel, and the battle moved on beyond Beth Aven. Okay, so this is the message. God is saying that if you find yourself in this position, if you find yourself in a position where you feel like someone has conspired against you, and you did nothing wrong, like you feel like you did nothing wrong, and you will know if you did nothing wrong. Okay, if you never maliciously did anything to anyone, you were never maliciously trying to mess with anyone, you were never trying to make anyone uncomfortable, you were not trying to upset anyone, you're always trying to be kind, you're always looking out for other people, and they turn around and stab you in the back in such a way, God is saying don't worry about that. First of all, if you got to remove yourself, remove yourself. Sometimes we be trying to hold on to things that God himself is prying from our hands. And that may very well be the situation. Me personally, if I were to find myself in this kind of situation, like I said, I would remove myself. Like, I don't want to be around nobody that would take out the time, effort, and energy to go behind my back and do something like that. In reality, I would prefer somebody to just be real and say, I don't like you. Okay? Like, just why play? Why put on a show? Why put on a charade? Why be fake? I don't have time. I can't stand nobody that is fake. I cannot stand fake people. I can't stand it to the fullest extent. And it is one reason that I like being by myself. Because I don't like fake people. I don't like it. I would prefer to just know that you don't like me. And that's cool. You ain't gotta like me. I ain't trying to force nobody to like me. I'm not trying to shove myself down anybody's throat, okay? And that's just me being real. And I just feel like God is saying, if you ever find yourself in that position, it's okay to leave. You don't have to feel defeated. You don't have to feel as though this is some kind of battle that you need to fight. And that's just the way I felt. I felt like the people that were at the party, they were acting as if this was some kind of war, that they were coming up against me in war. Like, this was a big fight. It was a big battle, and they finally succeeded. And I was like, they could have just said that. Like, they legit could have just said that. I would have moved on my own. Like, just be real. You ain't gotta even do all that. You ain't even gotta, like, they bending over backwards and bending through hoops and conspiring and doing all of this evil, and all they could have just did was speak up and say how they felt. God is saying that you would be happier, you will blossom, you'll be able to meet new people. Like I said, as soon as I left the party, as soon as I peeped what was going on at the party, I left the party, I met someone new that genuinely wanted to get to know me, that genuinely what was a kind person, like somebody that isn't fake, someone genuine, okay? And I just feel like God is saying that you will be able to move on from here and your life will prosper. You will be fine, okay? These people, 9 out of 10, are going to start turning on each other because just the qualities of what they did, okay? If some, like, the quality of them feeling as though they are going to war in order to get somebody to leave, to make somebody move, to make somebody go away. It's like I said, even in the dream, I was very confused as to why they would do that, because I felt as though I didn't do anything to them. I felt as though I wasn't bothering with them. I felt as though I kind of was being nice, and I was like, why are they feeling as though they just accomplished some big task and it's not even a task? They could have just said something and I would have left. I just feel like God is saying that Leave them to him. God will deal with that. God will handle that. Okay, don't worry yourself. Don't stress yourself. Don't even sit there in confusion. Don't even sit there in sadness. Don't sit there in heartache. And that's what it was. Kind of like when you throw a going away party, it is because you are saying goodbye to people that you care about. You're saying goodbye to people that you see as your friends. However, I started to look around my going away party and realize that the people that I invited didn't even like me. And God is saying that, if it gets to that point, you better off just leaving. You better off not being around them. Why be around people that don't like you in the first place? That's what I really feel like the message is. Like, God is saying that first of all, they will start fighting each other. They will turn on each other. God will deal with that. Okay? God will deal with that. Just like in this scripture, God saved Israel. God is the one that dealt with the Philistines, okay? And going back to this, they found the Philistines in total confusion, striking each other with their swords. God is saying that these exact people that turned on you, they're going to do that to themselves, and they're going to do that to each other. And when you really think about it, that's basically how I felt. Like, I felt like I was a part of a group, and this group turned on me. God is saying they will turn on each other the same way they turned on you. That's how they are with, like, that. Like, that's just a part of them. That's how they are, and that's what they are going to do. Like, you don't even have to worry about that. Let it sort itself out and go on with your life. That's the message. Okay, move on with your life. Okay, move on, and be happy, because God already got that. Like, God has that under control. Okay, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me for March Madness. I love you guys to bits and pieces, and I will see you guys later. Deuces.